everybody, along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Game about to begin here. What part of the ice will you be watching?
The neutral zone, the area in between the two blue lines, such a key part of the game, Doc. Both these teams like to get up and down the ice, so you got to make good decisions in the middle of the ice.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Pecorine is the starter almost all the time. He's the finisher. An NHL All-Star, he followed up being the winningest goalie in the AHL in Milwaukee with being winningest in the NHL in Nashville. With a shot, and it's driven away again. Takes his pass from the goalie, looking to head man or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Shot, outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Defensive zone win. Trying to go to Wilson. Got on by with that one. Slid just inside the line to Jackman. Puck collected by Mikko Koivu. Head up as he carries it in the defensive zone. Minnesota's moving the puck through center ice. Takes that pass at center ice. Shot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at. Nashville's carrying on at center ice. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Kicked out of the scrum. Looking from the blue line. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. A little over 4 minutes gone. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Moving along through neutral zone. Pitching it to Fontaine. That's a good solid poke check. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Predators continue on in the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Nystrom. And he motors on between the blue lines. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove, and he took it away.
Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. Minnesota's got a face-off win. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Good job on the draw. Minnesota's starting back in their own end. Picks it up in his own end. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. And a good save in the goal crease. Possession taken up by Shea Weber. Puck corralled by Thomas Vanek. Irene's
Position was key on that outstanding stop.
Oh, what a terrific save in close. Tries to clear. Puck collected. Directing that one to Neal. Minnesota's organizing back in the defensive zone. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. The Predators recoiling back in their own end. Great job. Slips on by. He's in his own end of the ice now. And what's up? Picked up in the attacking zone. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Wonderful save on the redirect. Pecorine is the 258th player chosen in the 2004 draft. The #1 stopper still over a decade later in Nashville.
The Finnish-born goaltender. Seems we get a lot of great goaltenders coming to the National Hockey League from the country of Finland, standing 6'5", 204 pounds.
They've vacated the goal crease so they can go with that extra man. The exchange is made. The puck is fielded now by Ellis. Carter's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Nashville's getting their first chance of the game on the power play. The Predators win that faceoff.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 55 seconds.
Corralled by Forsberg. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Minnesota's in their own end, carrying it off. Oh, it's very important if he could get that out. Puck gotten behind the net by Ellis. Keeping it going now out of their own end. Still on his stick, that puck, as he travels through the neutral zone. Minnesota's shifting gears as they travel through center ice. Laid that one back into the zone. And now it's directed to Forsberg. Moving it to Ellis. Takes it up that side. Minnesota's back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. And it's picked up in the defensive zone by Spurgeon. He goes back into his own end. Knocked right off the stick. A backhand shot got in the way of that one, too. And possession now on the pickup by Wilson. Great stick there. Minnesota's on the move in their own end. Carried to the corner. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Puts one on. Waits with it. Pressure mounting here. Can't get a shot on. Minnesota's controlling the play in the defensive zone. Recollected. Looking for options in their own end. And he slides it through mid-ice. Looking to headman up the wing. And the possession taken up by Niederreiter. Nashville's carrying on up the wing. Forcing attention in deep. Slides it to the point to Josi. Minnesota's carrying it in their own end. Right up the middle to Pominville. Enormous hit.
I'm not sure if anybody's getting the upper hand here, but this has been a really physical period between two big teams.
Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Minnesota's been blocking shots over the last few games at a crazy rate. Their players lie down to block shots. They get into the shooting lanes to block them standing up. This is something they work on pretty consistently at practice.
Got a piece of it. A cover, and play is stopped.
The Predators need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
Minnesota's got it again. A magnificent pad save. Nashville's got it in their own end. Taken behind by Carter and snapped up by Porter. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him. And that's one period. Still 2 more to go. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. Bet you'd like to know what the shots were. 9 for the Wild and 5 for the Predators. Rene's save has kept his team in it. At the end of the period, intermission is next. Opening face-off for period 2. Nothing. Puck controlled by Brodin. Moves to the corner. Puck corralled behind the net by Josi. Looking to Neal. Gets that pass. Doesn't have to move too much. The breakaway. What a save by Dubnyk. Minnesota's accelerating ahead through center ice. Looks ahead to start something. Keeps it going in their own end. Possession gained by Zucker. Oh, and he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Oh, he'll pay for that. Minnesota's collected another victory on the faceoff. Let's go, wrister. Save. He covers, and a faceoff will follow. Just under 3 minutes played. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. And possession seized by Ryan Suter. Loose puck gathered by Zach Parise. Oh, tremendous stop by Rene.
That's an unbelievable stop.
Minnesota setting things up in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Pominville. And offside is called on the play.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
The Predators get it off the faceoff. Perfect tip by the stick. Minnesota's in their own end, and they've got it. Back in his defensive end to get it. Making progress in the defensive zone. Minnesota's in possession as they travel through center. Good hand to eye, and the reach of the stick. Picks it up in his own end. In the defensive zone, hanging on to it. Good work with the stick. The Predators lug that along through center ice. Looks ahead to start something. Minnesota's in their own end, continuing on. Bounced off the boards to Fontaine. Good jab with the stick there. Can he generate something? Minnesota's recoiling back in their own end. In the defensive zone, possession with him still. Puck still on his stick as he travels through the neutral zone. That shot hit a man. The Predators waiting back in the defensive zone. Still has control in neutral ice. Back in his defensive end to get it. Lets it go. Off target. Very effective defensive play.
One thing I love about this game, there's no out of bounds.
Minnesota's controlling play through center. And the puck's picked up in the defensive zone by Yossi. Laid on to Wilson. Shoots. Save. And there's another.
He was in control on both of those saves.
Minnesota's in their own end and on the move. Right up the side. Oh, and here's a 3-on-2. Snapping a pass to Ribeiro. Goes right past. That rush is broken. What a hit.
The trainers better have the ice bags ready after this period.
Minnesota's controlling play now through neutral ice. Wrist shot. Oh, a close call there. The Predators have it through the neutral zone. In the score! Thought the goalies were going to be perfect. They were till now. Nashville's broken the tie and gotten back ahead, and we're still in the second period. Should be fun just to get to the end of this one. Slid to Pominville. And the puck gathered in his own end by Forsberg. Really good move. That one blocked. He's got it frozen. Not easy. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Weber's been like a one-man demolition crew. He has been so physical all over the ice.
He is fun to watch, isn't he, Ray? We'll do more of that now. Under 6 minutes to go in the period. The Predators ahead 1-0. Nice face-off work. Minnesota's organizing back in the defensive zone. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. Nashville's got that win. Oh, can he catch him? Are we getting one? Yes, a penalty shot.
No hesitation at all, Doc, by the official to make the penalty shot call on the trip from behind on the attacking player on the breakaway.
A lightning-like glove save.
Rene's able to make the save on the most exciting play in hockey, the penalty shot. The shooter made a good shot, just not good enough.
Solid, clean win. Pass off the woodwork to Ellis. Puck picked up near the boards by Hodgson. He's got a chance. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
And he is shooting. Wrister. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Minnesota starting back in the defensive zone. Taken up the middle. Fires. Wide. Marches on a cross. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Hard work on the boards and glass. The Predators are starting back in the defensive zone. Maintaining possession up the wing. Gathered in by Neal. And that's an offside. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Carter's caught a stick up high, and the referee's arm is up. Minnesota's continuing on in the defensive zone. Dumba's carrying it through center. Dubnyk's at the bench, extra attacker out. And we get a penalty here. Referee strides over to hand it out. The Predators catch a high-sticking minor here. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Puck is picked up by Ryan Suter. Carried through the middle. Now the puck rounded up by Koivu. Possession seized by Spurgeon. Turned aside off the pad. Keeps it going back behind the net. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here. A lucky 13 for the Wild and 12 for Nashville. Yarncroft's goal was pretty good, but is it the difference maker? It is for right now. We head to break. Minnesota's power play continues into this period. See how it does. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. Shoots it off. Missed it wide. The Predators in their own end in possession. Nystrom's got it on his stick, trying to clear. That puck curled around behind the net, and it is stopped right there. Minnesota's minor penalty is not a typical call. It's a minor for illegally handling the puck by the goalie. The Predators prevailing on the faceoff. Nashville's at full strength now and on the power play. The Predators in their own end lug that puck along. Poke checked away by Mike Ribeiro. Looking for options through the neutral zone. Offside stops the clock. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Snapped up the wing to Wilson. Heads on to the corner. Could be trouble near the line. He's held up against the boards. Took a quick look, saw enough that he wants to retreat. Snapped up by Niederreiter. Much ice to cover on this power play. Time's a-wasting. It's taken by Ellis. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Nashville's up the wing, setting things up. Fires. Guarded the goal again. On through the corner. Great job on a cut pass. Minnesota's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. Lets it go. Blocked away. And still with it in neutral ice. Oh, that's good. And the puck taken over by Niederreiter. Continuing in neutral ice. Poke checked away by Shea Weber. A shot. Terrific check. Score! Great luck for the scoring team. Bad luck for the defense.
He looked like he's standing there waiting for the bus. I'm not exactly sure why he's in the standing position on that goal.
Minnesota's gotten this score tied, and there's still time in the third period for more excitement. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Gets in. What'll he do? Shoots off a body. Missed. Right in front. Oh, here's a wrister. Score! The Predators have scored an important goal. They now lead by 1. There's still time left, but the advantage so far has been with them in time of possession. Point blast! And another one that's off the glove. Score! 2 straight goals. Over 7 minutes off the clock. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. Neutralized face-off win. Up the wing to Forsberg. Forcing attention in deep. Picked up by Ellis. Pitched up the wing to Neal. Loose puck taken by Forsberg. Minnesota setting things up in their own end. Puck is thrown to Holland. Great job to slip on by. Taken on by Forsberg. And he carries it in the defensive zone. Possession taken by James Neal. Pass attempt to Brodin. Trying to go to Parisi. A neutral zone carry. Broke it up well with the poke check. Picks it up in his own end. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Minnesota's in their own end and shifting gears. Tip by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. He retreats now, getting back to his own end. Minnesota's getting an attack ready in their own end. Save!
The Predators have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
Minnesota is moving the puck in their own end and sent away to Vanek. Save! That's the way to make him pay.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean ice.
Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Shooting! Gobbled away! Pitching it to Hodgson. Nice fake. Shakes him loose. Hodgson's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Goalie to the bench. Substitution made. Oh, he missed the net! Prosser's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player. This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here. Minnesota's got a defensive zone win. Shoots one. Terrific grab with the glove. Minnesota's continuing on in their own end. Puck corralled by Carter. Drops on back behind his own net, and he's holding on to it well in his own end. Neutralized pickup by Shea Weber. Through center ice, he still has possession. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Puck gathered in by Parisi. Squibbed over to Yossi. Moves to the corner. Grabbed by Carter. Let's go, wrister. That is a shot that went way wide.
I think with him getting bounced around in a slot area, he just got a little discombobulated and missed the net completely.
Good quick poke check there. Pitching this one to Carter. Minnesota's PK comes up large. Wide. What a chance. Turned right away with the poke check by Ryan Suter. Minnesota's lugging it along in neutral ice. Gathered in near the boards by Zucker. To Mikko Koivu. Lets it fly. And that shot missed. Looks ahead to start something. It's dumped back in so the defense can come off and get a rest. The Predators with possession in the defensive zone. Up the wing. We are in the last minute of regulation time. Shoots. In their own end, making headway. Minnesota's got it and moving it through the neutral zone. Lets it go. Oh, he got that.
Oh, he was lucky to make that stop off that screen shot.
Nashville's controlling play now in the defensive zone. On to Ribeiro. Outstanding save with a glove. Minnesota's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. And let's hear again from Ray.
Rene's been a major factor in the way this game has played out. He was exceptional, in particular early in the game as his team struggled.
He has been impossible to miss out there, Ray. He has been outstanding. You are right. Minnesota's got that face-off win. He wheels behind. The Predators in their own end setting things up. Directing that one to Wilson. And the loose puck regathered by Spurgeon. In the defensive zone, continuing on. And now it's directed to Vanek. With a drive, blockered away. Good solid defensive play there. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
The clock is at zeros. The game is over. The game is over. A tremendous game that it was. It had a little bit of everything, a lot of entertainment.
People got their money's worth, Doc.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.